belongs to. I haven't gone that way. I've gone all the way around, so I see the back of it from the train tracks. I don't know who it belongs to. I'm gonna find out one of these days whose backyard it's in. It's not Bigfoot's. There's some homeless camping over here. Today we're going to talk about Bigfoot. Why does Bigfoot gift feathers and rocks? And, well, I don't know why. Maybe because he doesn't have other things. Why doesn't he gift us human things? I mean, he has plenty of trash. And how does Bigfoot know what trash is? It's pretty funny. I mean, when I listen to different people who claim they're talking with Bigfoot, and Bigfoot wants us to clean up the environment and clean up the trash, and I think everyone does. We all do. It's normal. But people, some weird people, they're not weird, they're probably just average people, have this guilt trip about it and think that there should be some giant 800-pound creature that lives in the forest and communicates with nature and should tell us that we need to clean up the planet. Of course we need to clean up the planet. And it needs to be cleaning up years and years and years ago. It's overpopulation. That happened 5,000 years ago when we overpopulated the planet, and we thought, we felt the need to build ships so that we could trade and we could, I mean, where did it all start? Who knows? You don't have any corn, so we'll trade your corn for some hides, or we need to stay warm in the winter. Who knows? But I mean, that's fine. But overpopulation, where you have to have giant highways and train tracks to, get food and supplies to people, because there's so many fucking people. We don't need this many people on the planet. But somehow it happened, and here we are. What are you going to do? Kill them all off? Other people have tried to do that throughout history, and some got away with it, but it didn't work. They didn't kill enough. They didn't, that's the story of people. It's overpopulation. I mean, everything is. Wars are fought over overpopulation. You're fighting over territory and country and values and things, and, there's not enough room for everyone, and you're going to fight over land and boundaries, and it's all overpopulation. It's just there's too many people on the planet. It's quite obvious. Why don't we do something about that? I mean, that's the main problem. It's not just rubbish. It's not just where, the climate is changing because we're polluting the air. Yeah, it's probably happening. And I'm not going to debate climate change, but whether we know it's changing, we know that it probably always does. Everything changes. Whether we know why or not, I don't have the giant guilt trip. I didn't build those giant factories. I was born into this overpopulation. I certainly didn't start it, so I don't have the guilt trips. I mean, I know we should do things about it, but of course we should. But I don't have Bigfoot telling me that we need to clean up all of this rubbish here. Everyone knows that. Why the hell doesn't he clean it up? They're so super and powerful. I don't see them doing it. So, tell me why Bigfoot tells us we need to, clean up the planet. That's quite obvious. Tell us something else. We always want some miracle thing, and this miracle creature. Look at that. Look what I found. Where is it? Right there. There it is. Oh, the find of the day. Yes. Yes. We have a knife. It's worth the walk today. So, Bigfoot left that for me. He was gifting me He gifted me a spare tire earlier, but I had to tell him that I don't need it. I'm all set. I have a spare tire. Thank you very much. So, why does Bigfoot gift feathers and rocks and stones? Because that's all he has. Well, there's plenty of other stuff he could gift. Come on, people. You got to get more creative than that. So, that's it for today. We'll talk more about this later, but you got to wonder why people associate Bigfoot. They tend to put him in a box, in a category of humans, and what humans would do as far as like giving us presents, communicating. Like, you know, they might not want to at all. Who knows? I mean, why do people give them human traits? You know why? Because that's all I know. Some people know, and that's what they think they have. When I don't think, you know, there are creatures and animals and gorillas and apes and stuff, I'm sure, that have similar traits of, you know, that humans have, and things that they do, but they have other things. They're not exactly like that. And so it's interesting how people put the human aspect into Bigfoot, and they don't give it its own, you know, traits and things. So we'll get more later. Some nice broken, dangerous glass trash on the tracks. I hope that video wasn't all looking at the tracks. That's really boring. Anyways, that's it for today. Here's my bow.